Hello everyone, my name is Marie France. I am a licensed hairstylist and makeup artist, also the leading stylist for Naya's Indian Hair. Today I'm doing a video on eye makeup, and I'll also be showing you my lace so you can see how what the laces look like from Naya's Indian Hair. I've worked for many different lines from Saks, Bergdorf, Henry Bendel's in New York, and I also freelance. I do weddings and so on. The look that I'll be doing today is a look that can be worn for any occasions. You can go from daytime to evening with that same look, using the same eyeshadow. As I'm doing it, I'll also be showing you how you can, you know, add maybe some shimmers or eye pencils to change it to like an evening look. I believe you can use any eyeshadows that you prefer. I have my preferences. I use Trish McAvoy. I use some MAC eyeshadows. Again, I use so many different lines. You can use eyeshadows in the drugstore if you like that. You can use any eyeshadow as long as you use a primer to me, because the primer keeps it longer. Especially this primer, I like to use Paul Off eye primer. It turns any eyeshadow and just makes the colors pop. You can go swimming, it will not come off. I can do my eye makeup now and wake up tomorrow and my makeup will look the same. It will not run. It comes in this white waxy color, and she also makes a light brown one. I suppose it's for darker skin, I'm not sure, but I like the white one. To me it's a little waxier, it lasts longer. I've used the brown one too, but I prefer the white one, and this lasts so long because I really use it on everybody, and I've had it for a while and it's still going. I'm also going to be using a pigment from MAC, and this is one of their first pigments that they had. It's called Blue Brown. I don't know if you can see it. And this pigment can work on anyone. Sometimes I mix it with black eyeshadow to do like a smoky look. Won't be doing that today, but as I'm doing it, you'll see how it looks. So I'm gonna get started with my primer. I use my fingers because I'm doing it to for myself. But I recommend if you're doing makeup on anybody, you always use a brush. If you're doing concealer, you either use a brush or a sponge. I prefer a brush. All my brushes are Trish McAvoy, and this one is actually, sometimes she changes the numbers or change the numbers to names. This brush I'm using is brush number 21. All her brushes are made with blue squirrel hair, especially like the powder brushes. This number is actually number 5. Her brushes are pricey, but I guarantee you'll have them for life. I've had these brushes for over 10 years. What I do is to maintain them, I shampoo them once a month. Let's get started with the eye primer. This is a concealer brush. You can use it for concealer or eye primer. As I said, I use it for both. And you will see me using my fingers. It's because it's my fingers on my eyes. Our fingers have a lot of germs. I would not recommend you put your fingers on somebody's eyes or face. Just like sharing lipstick. Like if you have a lipstick and you want to share with your friend, I recommend you use a lip brush. You do not want to share lipstick. Same thing with mascara. Use a mascara brush. And if you've done this eye with your mascara, you don't want to dip in the same tube to get your mascara. You want to get another mascara brush, and use for the other eye. Really even for yourself too, but again, it's your choice. So I've applied the eye primer on the lid only. You don't want to put the eye primer all over your eyes. I've seen a lot of people do it. Don't recommend. To me, it will come out too strong. When you're doing your eyes, you want to concentrate on popping your eyelids. Especially if your eyelids are small. You can do 2 layers if you want, but you don't have to. Because like I said, with this, all you need is a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. With the eye primer, a little bit goes a long way. You want to stop at the crease line. And I have more than one of these. Next, what's best to do is I like to use my face powder. I use more than one different kind. I like Iman oil blotting face powder. She has a pressed powder and she has a foundation powder. This one is oil free. Skin's oily, really combination, but I love her oil blotting face powder. Anyway, what I do is take the powder with the brush and I'll use that same powder from the bone all the way to my eyebrow. Reason for this is when I'm applying my eyeshadow, it makes it easier to blend. Just so that I can have a clean look. You don't want to put on the lid where you've had the eye primer. I use it all over. I've seen where a lot of people do shimmery. To me, that's too strong. I love a clean look. Or you can use an eyeshadow too, where you can take like a light color shadow. These are some of my shadows from Shish McAvoy. I have a planner from her where I keep all the different shades. I have several pages of these. You can use a light color like this one if you like, and use it underneath your eyes. Actually, underneath your eyes, from the same place, from the crease to the bone, all the way up to underneath your eyebrow. I'm gonna get started with the pigment. Again, this is blue brown. I'm using from MAC. Love this one. Have several shades, but anytime I want my makeup to look exactly, to go with anything that I'm wearing, I never fail with this. Okay, what you want to do is take the color and pat. Another thing, if you notice I'm doing my eyes first, I recommend you do your eyeshadow first. It makes it easier when, after you do your eyes, you just clean underneath your eyes. That way you don't have to put powder. If you don't do your eyes first, what you gotta do is take some powder, loose powder, and put it all the way underneath your eyes so that when you're done, you can just clean it up. Another reason why I do my eyes first is your makeup sets faster. Makeup takes about 10 minutes to set before, it's completely set. It takes about a good 10 minutes. So by the time you do your eyes and then you do the rest of your face and with your lips, your face is set already. If you notice, I'm not sweeping, I'm patting, because I really want the color to pop. And I'm doing more than one coat. You don't have to, but once I'm done, you'll see the reason why I'm doing that. Again, the primer makes it hold better. You can see the color better, and it lasts longer. Okay, I went ahead and did one side of my face. Now I'm gonna do the other side. I'm applying a crease color using this shade. Recommend using darker shade right here. It's like an eggplant shade from Trish. You want to go inside the crease. Back and forth. You can do it darker for evening time, and for daytime you can go a little lighter. You want to go back and forth like a windshield wiper, and you want to stop right before you get to the inner corner. You don't want inside the inside corner to be light, to be dark. I'm sorry. You want to keep the inside corner light, remaining light, and then darker here, darker on the outside, going all the way up to the bone. And sometimes I'll use like a lighter shade if it's too dark for me. because I don't like it too dark. And using a lighter shade, which is this shade right here, as a highlight. Before I do my eyebrows. Okay. Using my eyebrow brush, if I can find it. It's brush number 32, brow brush by Trish again. I've actually used the same crease color on my eyebrows. I don't like to use a pencil. I prefer to use a shadow. To me, it blends better. Then I'm going to go ahead and blend it in. The light color that I use underneath my eyebrows, I'm blending it in. Now I'm going to do my eyeliner. What I like to do is, I'm using a black eyeshadow. It's actually navy blue. I wet my brush, so eyeliner brush from Trish. It's actually brush number 11. I wet the brush. Paul Duff also makes a makeup transformer that you can use to turn any eyeshadow into eyeliner. I'm using water right now, but transformer is really good to use. Makes it waterproof. Doesn't run. What you want to do is go from one corner to the next, like you're connecting dots with the brush, and you go inside the lashes. Make your eyes pop. I'm wearing eyeliner, but you know I don't want it to look too heavy. You want it to look heavier, you can make it heavier by going outside the lash line, or you can use liquid eyeliner. What I'm doing now is using the eye primer, using a little brush. It's really an eyeliner brush. Trish makes a brush for every single step. It's actually brush number 16. I don't know if she still has it, but using an eyeliner brush to use the primer, the inside corner all the way across. You don't have to do this, but to the end. And now I'm using a light shimmery, gold shimmery, kind of like a dust. See, in the inside corner. This actually makes your eyes pop. This is perfect for evening, by the way. But I use it all day long. Day, evening. Probably the nighttime I'll make it stronger. And I'm using the pigment that I use for my eyeshadow. From the outer corner and bring it in to blend in with the inner corner. You can use it as light or as dark as you like. And now I'm going to use the crease color. No, outside, bottom. For a little contrast. And once you do your eyeshadow, if you did your foundation first, and if you have anything that falls underneath, you can sweep it up and use baby wipes, fragrance free, to clean underneath. You can also use these wipes that MAC have that remove your makeup. It's phenomenal.